What up, traders? What up, investors? Ken here from Dyslexic Investor, and yes, we're going to be looking at NVDA. NVIDIA has been gone nothing but complete gangbusters here over the last, I don't know, 2 days here. You can look here on this little chart here. Kind of have a little bit of a different chart setup, so do apologize for that. This is how I'm kind of looking through more like trading on multiple different time frames and looking at it. But so looking at just strictly here at NVIDIA, here on the daily chart, this thing has just gone parabolic. Really has, to be quite honestly. Look at this crazy volume coming in here. Insane, the membrane. Basically, two things, actually three things can happen. It can continue going higher. It can flat out just kind of start trading sideways, or it can go down, right? That can basically with any stock. More likely than flipping a coin, it's probably going to be in the better half of trading sideways to going back down, because this is pretty insane kind of activity going on here. Not saying, I'm not calling a top, not going to be going out and shorting it, but guess golly who is this son of a gun. Someone's placing a very large bet all the way out into the January of 2022 calls. Someone is buying a smorgasbord. I think it's the 270s. Wait up. Did I do the right one? January to 275s. Where did that go? Right here. So you see open interest, the volume, insane. 4,000 contracts on this particular was purchased. So if we go here, we're going to send this to the main chart, and we can see here that volume, huge volume spike coming in today. We can break it down on like a 5-minute chart here. You see that large spike, huge spike. Someone big green buying well over 2,400 contracts of this option, basically paying in around $16-ish, and it closed out the day at 18. So they're up $200 a piece, of 200 times 2,000. We can do the quick calculations there. So 20 to 50 contracts times, what was it, 200 bucks, 4,500 bucks. They're already currently up. The total net amount, I believe it equated to a little over 3.4 million of this cost of this contract that they purchased. And again, that's a lot of volume. So what are we going to be looking for within NVIDIA? So NVIDIA, of course, the chip manufacturing, the stock that has been, why do I keep on clicking on that, my fat finger? I want, oh my gosh, this 5-minute, there we go. There you go, Ken, good job. So NVIDIA, where can it be going? You see here on the Fibonacci tree, we do have a swing high to swing low here. It is breached above this 286 here. I think that's a pretty reasonable level if it can kind of come down. But again, we don't know what the trading gods or what the universe wants to do with NVIDIA stock. This can continue to go hit up 343. I don't know. I'm just going to have a game plan to seeing what happens. I'm not going to be actively trading this, but this is very interesting to kind of see, because again, it is kind of a market leader. It is popping up on a lot of radars. You can see here the volume that we're seeing kind of thrown into this is insane in the membrane here. Little concerning because again, it is a little extended. It is a very large stock. This is not like a penny stock where these moves are pretty sporadic. This is a very large traded company. So what potentially could that hedge fund or trader investor kind of do with that information from these puts? Honestly, not much of anything, because again, we don't know what the individual plan is for that particular trade. It's just very interesting to see this very aggressive put buying at these levels this far out. It's basically distilling it down to someone's just saying, hey, slow down, NVIDIA, you're going a little bit too fast. Just settle down here a little bit. Maybe they're protecting a larger holding of their stock. Maybe they're just complete idiots and they had $3.4 million to spend and they decided to put NVIDIA puts. I have no flipping idea on why this person wants to do this. But to look at it on a fine-tuned instrument, you can cut it and saute it many different ways. But with this understanding of, hey, NVIDIA, I think anyone who's knows anything about stocks, like this is clearly extended. Can it continue going higher? Yes. Can it come crashing down? Yes. So just get ready for anything and just be very careful out there in the market. The most important thing that I tell a lot of folks, especially within the Discord, again, completely free to join down below, is hey, the market, no one knows what can happen. Let's look at Zillow. Zillow, those idiots over there, they thought they can flip houses, but they didn't. They failed. They took a hell of a bet and they were wrong. Now they have to lose 25% of the workforce and their stock got hammered. Shit happens. You remember what Target did? Remember when Target tried to go up north to Canada and they failed? I don't know what year that was, but the stock looks okay to me. Like we could zoom out to like a weekly chart. I think it was more than a couple years ago. That was probably, yeah, I don't know how long ago that goes. Probably this is 20. Yeah, I bet you it was in this time frame over. Man, no, this is the 18. I don't know. We'll have to Google that on when that finds out. But yeah, Target's just doing just fine. I think, I don't want to say it, but Zillow Group, they just need to be beaten down here a little bit more. And that could be a great buying opportunity. What I'm looking for is, again, some floor starts breaking below 60. I don't know where my alerts went. It starts breaking below like that $60 level. Again, this is insane amount of volume. Of course, it's a lot of people panic selling, algos kind of getting in, potentially some day trades going on in there, but that is a lot of volume. If you look on the average, we're talking 13, almost 14 million. The average over the last couple of days have been less than 1 million shares. So it's up like 15x. That's pretty substantial here. And again, the stock was $212. Okay. Now it's back down to 60. Yeah, so Zillow Group and also Z is actually the same thing, but they are traded. This, I think the Z is more highly traded. So we're talking about 78 million shares. They trade on average about 8.3 million. So this is going to be something that I would be looking at. Again, the charts come somewhat the same, but this is coming into that same level here. This makes sense now because now I have my Fibonacci tree on here. So yeah, $64 is going to be looking for potentially some level of support going through here, but we'll see what happens. Again, kind of went off on a tangent there. Thank you again so much for stopping by. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace!